Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. And man, where does the week go? It has just been crazy for me. So, if I'm not mistaken, I recorded my last episode last Saturday. Then I had issues with the render. It wouldn't get out of 360p for some reason on YouTube. And so I took it down, re-rendered it, and finally got it functional on Sunday. Then I'm like, okay, so I'll record Monday. There was a hockey game going on, and everyone else that was I'm living with is like yelling and screaming because, oh my god, they scored a goal! And so I couldn't record then because noise. And then Tuesday I had like a 24-hour cold and I was feeling bad, so I didn't record then. Then Wednesday I had to teach my martial arts, so I didn't record then. And now it's Thursday and I'm finally getting around to recording. It's just life, man. Life just gets in the way and it's just annoying. But this is a nice galley. I kind of want to copy this in my my base. I should take these places as inspiration. But we are going to try to be space truckers today. Contracts. Escort contracts, I think while they do give you 500,000 credits each, they are annoying. Because they just, yeah, they're annoying. So we're not going to do those anymore. Too bad there isn't any bounties. We could just go kill something. We could start to do some repair contracts because we have build-in repairs, and we could figure out how to make that work so that we could just automatically repair enemy ships. Or not enemy ships, but we could repair neutral ships out there. That'd be pretty easy. But I want to try some hauling, and there is no contracts for hauling. God damn it. But that's okay. We'll go off to another station. In the meantime, I want to check the store and see... Are you selling... Aha! They do have some cobalt. I do need a little bit of cobalt, as if we pop back to the Kopesh here. While the front of it has been patched up, so it looks fine. If I take out my handy-dandy little welder here, we can see that metal grids are missing on all of this front armor, as while the steel plates have all been replaced with the iron I have on board, we cannot replace the metal grids, so I do need some cobalt for that. As if I'm not mistaken, if I pop into here, and I look into my ship production, we can see it's yelling for grids, because this is all on the thing. Yeah, 80 grids. We need 72 cobalt for all of this. The co-op as well. Yeah, oh yeah, we need a lot of cobalt. If we could get maybe a 500 cobalt or something, it would do us for now. Iron and nickel, do we have that on here? Iron, yeah, we have tons of iron. We have 100,000 iron on there. Just a whole bunch because we had a bucket load of stone that we processed. So, if I could pick up a couple thousand cobalt myself and feed it into the system, this would be wonderful. I believe we can just get it in. Or is this? No. Oh, this is selling to the station. You don't have it. Ah, damn it. I need to buy cobalt somewhere, or find cobalt. I need it. I need it. Okay. We have the stations. Oh, come on. Open up door. Thank you. We have the various stations around the moon that we can go visit. We'll keep the fighter there. We'll take it along on this adventure. So we can go down to the surface. Close the door. Alright. So I do not know why you have no hauling contracts. You are dumb. You are a dum-dum for not having any hauling. We're gonna pop on down to the moon and go and see what kind of stuff we can get into. Now, this bar here, that's thruster master. I don't want that to be master. I want the backwards. And I always do this, and I love doing this. So I don't want thruster master. I don't want to be able to turn off all my thrusters. I just want to be able to turn off my backwards thrusters. So that way, I can turn off my backwards thrusters and coast as if I'm flying a plane. And even inside here, we've got our little altimeter and speed and stuff like that from the artificial horizon. Nice. So let us push on down to the planet and pop into our GPS. And I believe we could do cessation. And, ooh. I think ores would sell me the ones I want, because I want to pick up a little bit of cobalt while I'm here. So there is an ore station 11 kilometers away that way. So let's go to that ore station. Full on power. And push it. Ah, this wonderful little ship. Okay. So we're going to see if they have any ore to sell, specifically cobalt. We're going to see if they have anything I can deliver, because I do have a jump drive. The wonderful jump drive. Try to get things that are, say, you know, not 20,000 kilometers away. I don't have to spend the entire episode waiting for jump drives to recharge. You know, just like a little bit away. I think the only other modification I need to do to this ship at some point is maybe get an actual place for a ship to dock on it. I'm trying to figure out if I should do that on the roof. Maybe. There might be some space there. I'm pretty sure I could finagle a way to fit something, but, well, we'll figure it out. But a really interesting thing happened is that I do YouTube just for the fun of doing it. I honestly don't care if my channel is that successful. You guys enjoy watching my content, and that makes me happy enough. But I've had these various things before that are like, hello, are you the manager of Kanajashi? Like, we want to have you in our ad group and stuff like that, and they, join this partnership, this network, and we'll get you all sorts of like increase your ad revenue and that kind of stuff. Like, what are those? Like, I think they're called networks. A whole bunch of people have sent me those before, and I've just ignored them. But today was interesting, where I guess at the time I'm recording this was, or at least the time you'll get this video, which will probably go up midday Friday, record Thursday night, render Thursday evening or overnight, and then upload as I'm at work on Friday. Oh, I'm kind of crashing into a base there. It's kind of interesting because this is the first time I've actually gotten a person that emailed me that said, hey, I specifically want to buy an ad on your videos, which is kind of cool. It was for a VPN. I'm not going to say which one. It wasn't NordVPN, because they're the ones that pretty much get it on everybody's videos, but it was some smaller VPN that wanted me to do it. And it was like $150 to $400 per video. Oh yes, I can buy cobalt here. Let's buy 2,000. Ooh, that's 3 mil. Okay, I'll buy 1,000 cobalt. Excellent. Let's go deposit that in and watch my production kick off. So, as you know, I'm telling you about this. It's obviously I didn't accept. I've never heard of the VPN before. I use a VPN for certain things, but I won't shill a VPN that I don't use and that I don't know of. And honestly, I don't care if anyone offers me like money for stuff for ads, unless they are going to offer me $1 million, because I don't want to put an ad in my video. I just thought it was cool. It's the first time that's happened where it's 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 like my channel got to 20,000 subscribers, and that was an important milestone. And then also, oh yeah, my channel got to the point where I'm getting people soliciting for me for ads. You know, that's an important milestone as well. But anyway, those are working. I don't think they've deposited the materials, but they're not going to weld up while the ship is in the safe zone. So I should probably just jump in the ship and move it outside the safe zone as I do my work here at the station. So that way it can spend the time to weld up here. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of cool. Let you guys know about it. So it was like $150 to $400. They wanted pre-rolls, post-rolls, that kind of stuff. And no, thank you. So we'll keep you guys ad-free beyond the normal, just YouTube ads. Those ones will stay, and those make me happy enough with what I get out of them. Enough to pay for all my hobbies, essentially. And that's all I care about. Okay, so we've gotten our cobalt for now. That was kind of expensive to buy that much produced cobalt, but I guess cobalt does take a long time to process, so whatever. Tis fine. Cosmic coffee. Very nice. 3,800 pieces of cosmic coffee that we can buy. Holy shit. That's a lot. Okay. Let us grab a contract. Hauling? Hauling. Distance 162 kilometers. This is most likely hauling to Earth. And that is fine with me. Collateral 24,000. We'll get 86,000 when we get there. Except. Timely manner. I got 25 minutes. Let's see. I'm 13 or so minutes into my recording. Yep. I need to be done around 38 minutes. We are good. I should have the contents in my thing. Package is right there. Let's GTFO. Off to the ship. As we are off. Yeah, deliver package here. It's on Earth. We got 20-something minutes to make it to Earth. Now I wonder. 100 meters per second base vanilla game minus the for that time. So in 25 minutes you would be able to go 250. Wait, no, it's 100 meters per second. There's 60 seconds per minute, so you'd be able to go 6 kilometers per minute. No, 60 kilometers per minute. Yeah, you could. Oh yeah, you could definitely make it there in time. I was just thinking, like, how fast would you actually have to go to get there with vanilla stuff? But I mean, we're gonna jump there practically. I do not want to fly all that way. We'll aim this way and we'll jump 150 kilometers blind or so. Jump drive, remove that spot. We want to, we'll just drag this up until it's 150-ish. Yeah, it's about right. I'm going to intentionally aim off the edge of the planet, so that way we'll still be in the outside of the planet, and we'll just slowly aim left, hitting jump until we're not in the natural gravity field. Come on. How far do I have to aim to the left here? Holy crap. There we go. Now I can jump. Thank you. That took a little while, but off we go, and we should be relatively over top of the target there. And yes, sirree, deliver package there. They are getting a speed delivery here. Ooh, mining outpost. Oh, I'm gonna mark this. Mark this as pirate mining outpost. God. Oh god, I can't spell. Pirates. There we go. Mining outpost. So in the future I can come back and kill them. Because they deserve it. But in the meantime, we're in planetary gravity here. Time to push on down to the planet as fast as physically possible. Now, I have the wing block mod in Season 2, but I don't have the aerodynamic mod, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't have to worry about crashing in real fast. Is that something up right there as well? One second, I'm going to turn off my dampeners here and rotate to the side with my camera. Zoom in. And that's just a rock. Ooh, that thing looks like it's pure ice. That's kind of cool. I thought I saw a flash of some enemy. But that's... yeah, that's a pure ice asteroid. Huh, that might be a useful thing to come back to in the future to farm up. But here we are. Our first descent into the Earth-like planet on this playthrough is we head on down to deliver our package in sort of, what is that, the equator scrublands sort of thing. It's the we have the polar regions, the mountainous regions. They're sort of the temperate, and then we've got the equator, deserty, dry sort of scrub lands, kind of like savanna sort of thing. And it's right on the edge between the temperate and the savanna. So we'll see what this station is like. And, more than likely, we should pick up several of the data pads from these guys. And with those data pads, find more places. And also, from here, pick up another hauling contract, which will take me to another place, which then I can get some more data pads and get some more locations, and then go to another place on another contract for hauling, and just repeat, and such to infinity. And it should work out quite nicely. Keeping on the descent here, nice and fast, again with my backwards thrusters turned off, and pretty steep angle of attack. However, when we get down nice and close, we will raise up our angle of attack and try to arrest our downwards motion. What we're most likely going to do is, because we're coming down a little bit too steep, is we'll aim off to the side here, and we'll start to pull out of this dive, and we'll fly out over this way, and then we'll make a nice big turn to bleed off speed and height in order to come on back without having to do full-on stopping thrust at that one point. And this is actually, I mean, not this low, not this quick, because of course this is a video game, but the idea of doing great big wide turns like this to bleed off heat after coming in from orbit is something that real spacecraft do. The space shuttle used to do it, where they would make these giant S-turns, just weaving back and forth, banking left and right as they were coming down from orbit in order to kill as much speed as they could in the upper atmosphere before they got down to the lower, thicker atmosphere and they didn't, you know, burn up. Because while their heat tiles were good for, you know, the speeds that they wanted to get to, they weren't that good for just plummeting straight in. And I've done similar things in like Kerbal Space Program, where if you overshoot and such, but you have some level of aerodynamics with your fuselage, you can fly even like a tube. If you have enough speed, you can fly a tube, just like a cigar-shaped ship. But again, overshoot, we're just needing to kill all this speed and height, all this potential energy, burning it off, as we come down to pretty much a stop here, hovering above the base. And good thing is that we're in atmosphere now, so our atmospheric thrusters, for the first time, are benefiting us, which is awesome. And since we are a little big, we're not going to be able to land at the station. Oh, maybe we could, because it looks like the oh, never mind, I misjudged my height. We are a little big for this station. Let's just set her down on the ground beside it. Oh god, stop getting hooked up on the station. My god. Hey, what's going on? Okay, come on. Can I land? Thank you. There we go. Ah, there you go. Inertial dampener's off. Can I park, please? Oh, I guess I'll just press 6. Ah, no! Pressed Alt-C. I brought up my, my recording. Ah, okay. It's all good. Why is pressing 6 not locking? What is this set to? Set it to switch lock, please. Why? Why you no lock? Groups. Landing gear. Switch lock. Right. We're in a frickin' safe zone. That's why no landing gear. Oh, I'll just turn my dampeners off. We can just sit here on the ground. And we don't have to worry about doors because we're in atmosphere. Yay! Take off our helmets. For the first time, we have actually been able to have our helmets off and not be in a pressurized ship. Yay! Woohoo! But anyway, that's enough celebration. Back to work, Mr. Engineer. Strange. There's something there. I keep running into it. There's like collision. Like right here. Because I'm going to fly forward and not do anything else. And I collide into something. That's really weird. There's like some ghost collision here. Very strange. Okay. Package. I have a package for you. Deliver package here. Contracts. Hauling contracts. Finish. 25 rep. Thanks for doing the job. No problem. Hauling. You have nothing. Repair? Nope. Search? Plenty of search. But that's probably because search is what they have on the planet. No escort. Maybe a cool way to do escort on surface? You could escort an atmospheric ship that just hovered. Say it had a script on it that would always have it be at 1,000 meters in height, and it would just go up and down, always staying at 1,000 meters and just go across the terrain. You could have escort in atmosphere and then just throw atmospheric ships at it. No bounties, and just some acquisitions. Nothing really I want to do here. I mean, large steel tubes. I can make those, but I don't really want to at the moment. And then, you know, it's just for 2,000. Damn. So there's no hauling. Just search and acquisitions here. Alright. What do you guys sell? You are... Oh, you're a component store. You sell components. Hydrogen, oxygen, and all the wonderful things. And also, I can sell you raw materials. Okay, so let's mark you up as a location. And I guess I should start to classify my stations a little bit. Because if I go into my GPS and I do station, I mean, before all of this was, you know, obviously it was the moon because it was the only one I was around. But now we should probably classify these. as moon stations. And station moon. I'll probably add another dash in there, just so that I can keep that nice and separated. Oh, yes. Yes, everything is all wonderfully just aligned and pretty. And then we can copy this, go new from current position, and instead of moon, we'll do Earth. And that way, when we search for station, come on, refresh that list, we should hit there. Come on. I said Earth. There we go. And now when we search for station, we have station Earth components. Excellent. So, this place should have, if I didn't see it in the list there, in the store, some data pads? You don't have any data pads, you bastards. I wanted to buy some data pads and figure out where some other stations were. Ow. Thank you, door. Cosmic coffee. Yeah, this is just the stuff they have for sale. Just in the easy form. Okay. So. Oh, that was so weird. Again. There's like ghost collision here. Strange. It's a good thing this is a safe zone, otherwise if that ghost collision existed anywhere else, I might have just crashed into it and exploded my ship. So, let's get out of here, because these guys have nothing I want. We do have a ore detector on this ship. And it is on with its maximum range. We could do some ore scouting as we fly along the surface here, coasting with our backwards thrusters off, looking for ores and various other things. I kind of want to find another station and go do another hauling contract, because that was kind of a letdown that this place didn't have another hauling contract. So what I might do is I think I'll do a cut here. I'll get myself back into space. I'll fly along this way a little bit, see what I find. Get myself back into space and get myself back to one of the stations that I do know exist and that have various wonderful things. And there's ores around here, but do I really care at this moment? Probably not. Alright, let's head on back to the moon, lickety-split, and grab ourselves another hauling contract and see where we can take ourselves. And we're just making a quick stop off at home base. I think I'm just going to deposit the fighter here, as I'm not sure if I need it right now with me jumping around the world, just doing space trucking. And that's something I should probably, in the future, I need to create myself an actual... I want to make myself something that looks actually like a semi-trailer and tractor in space and do space trucking. I think that would be super fun. Alright, I have to put my helmet back on, or else I'll die in space. But space truckers, sort of thing. We'll just pick this guy off of here, and there is the hole to my base. Oh, shit. I might be moving a little bit too fast. Ooh. Okay, just barely skimmed the surface there. This is what happens when you have heavy armor and most likely not enough thrust. This thing is sluggish. But that is alright. We'll get it in here. We'll get it turned around. And more than likely it should be fairly easy to dock up. Boom. Then press 9. As all my ships are set to 9 to lock up. Bam. She's in base. Alright. Head on back to Zakopesh. You might hear some random noises in the back. People upstairs are watching a movie, and they have it up quite loud. Nothing I can really do about that. So if you hear some random shit, it's because they're just watching a movie. Alright, jump drive. Some of these things I can't go to for the stations because they're not in space. Ship dealer. Can I go to you? I know one of you ship dealers is in space. So it wasn't that ship dealer. I believe that was the first one. Yeah. What about this one? Can I go to that ship dealer? Nope. You are in a gravity field as well. How about that ship dealer? It has to be. What? Okay, that's weird. I thought at least one of those ship dealers was in space. But I might be nuts. Ah, oh well. They're only 30 kilometers away. We'll just punch it. We'll get there eventually. Alright. Off I go to another one of these stations to pick up another mission. And I'll be right back when I get there. And coming in here for an aggressive landing. A little bit fast. But we have enough thrust, especially if we flare right at the end, to slow down. Very nice. And we'll just come on in and hover. Again, okay, so I'm holding Alt, left Alt, in order to move my camera, and then I press Z to turn off my dampeners, and it brings up my GeForce experience. I'm pretty sure you guys are getting that in the recording. I just gotta change that goddamn key combination. I'll do that right after I'm done this. Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's go on in here and check to see what you guys have. So for your store, this is one of the sellers of ships. Let's see. Is there any ships I actually want to eventually get? The B980 hauler might be kind of cool to get. It could be my my space trucker. I have the sapper. I don't have the aggressive miner, but I don't really need it. The ATV survivor is totally not what I need anymore. Lunar scouts. Bulk freighters. 74 million. No thank you. It would only be if it had like a whole bunch of equipped with a jump drive, 3 large containers. Yeah. Anyway. Contracts. Hauling. Yay! But 28,000 kilometers. Oh god, that would require 5,000 kilometers. Ooh, this is going to Alien. You would have 45 minutes to do it. But this would take me to Alien. And get me a station on Alien and give me $1 million. 45 minutes to complete. I'm stroking my stubbly mustache, which is probably information you don't need, and just thinking like, do I do this? I would like to get to the point where I can make that jump in one go. Like if I make a trucker ship, it's going to have enough jump juice, essentially. Because I'm not installing hyperdrive again, because that's just broken as shit. If I had hyperdrive, I'd just take this one, jump out there instantly, jump back instantly, and be done with it and make 5 million credits. That's not good. 2 hours and 45. 28,000. So that would be 2,000 per jump drive. So it's 28 divided by 2, which would be 14 jumps-ish. So 14 jumps of distance. So either you need 14 drives at once or 14 jumps within 2 hours and 25 minutes. They take 20 or so minutes to recharge. Well, that's actually cutting it kind of close. You would need to have at least a few jump drives on your ship in order to pull that off, and the power to be able to recharge them as you went. Damn, that's a lot of electricity to jump out 28,000 kilometers. Because you need 14 charges of a drive. So you'd have to have like a bank of like, I can't remember, I think it's every, I'm gonna go take a look at the math behind this. I'm wondering how much power you would need. Because we have the drive on here. A fully thing, stored power is 3 megawatts. So you have to 14 times 3. So 14, 28, 30, 42 megawatts stored. If I'm doing my math right. And then there are some batteries on here, which essentially a battery per jump drive. So you would have to, like, a battery per jump you needed to make fully charged in order to do the journey, if you wanted to do it entirely on battery power. So you would need 14-ish batteries, more than likely something more around, say, 16 or 17, so that you could have extra for when, you know, you actually have power to run your systems. And then you would need a bunch of solar arrays or something, a bunch of stored hydrogen to recharge the ship once you got out there, so that you could actually get back. Oh man, but I want to make that. I want to make like a super, like, it'd probably be the same size as this ship, but the entirety of the ship would just be jump drives, and it could do like 30,000 kilometers in a jump, and that would be its entire purpose. Would be to have 15 jump drives in it. So it jumps, and then it has enough power stored in it, if it's fully charged drives and fully charged batteries, that it can jump back in one go. Like, jump out somewhere with its charged jump drives, then deplete its batteries to recharge its drives, to jump back, and then recharge back at base. That would be amazing of a ship. We'll make that 15 jump drives-ish, because that's the distance, right? For these hauling contracts is around 28,000. And that's 5 million credits. 5 million credits per thing. What else we have? No escort, no bounties, some acquisition. Lots of acquisition, actually. And some of these are kind of nice. Superconductors. Ah, it's because that takes gold. 71 superconductors. 703 metal grids. What is it? 19 million credits. 162 platinum. Ooh. I should maybe get into the platinum trade. Do you just buy platinum from me? Straight up? You don't do that, but you're doing it as an acquisition contract. Interesting. And then, of course, they have no repair. Oh, you could easily do repair on the surface. Repair a landed ship, for example, which would make more sense. The ship landed and needs repair. Do the repairs, it picks up a little bit, and then jumps away. Search. They have a couple search contracts, which of course they're on the surface. On the surface, you're just searching for a container. I think we want to try that long-range hauling. Not the super long range, not the 28 kilometers yet. 45 minutes? Why don't we go to Alien? That's 3 jumps. I should have enough. I have 2 batteries, enough to recharge that. I also do have a hydrogen engine on the ship here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go confirm before I decide to jump across the galaxy. Because if I have a hydrogen engine, then I have I have infinite hydrogen. Do I? No, but I do have reactors, so I can binge off of those if I really need to, as they do also have a lot of uranium in them. Actually, all my uranium's in this ship, so I could theoretically, if I wanted to, I could go out to Alien right now. It's kind of tempting. We'd be able to get out to it and make an alien approach so that we could jump there a little bit easier in the future when we make our super jumper. Why don't we? Well, let's go on a little expedition to Alien. But of course, I won't complete that in this video. This is going to be a two-parter hauler contract thing. We'll grab it right now. So we have 45 minutes from when I accept this, but I can, you know, save and do a future recording in the future. But let's see here. I actually have enough time to do this recording tonight as well. Excellent. I'll get 2 videos done. So let's accept this hauling contract. Alright. Let's go. We're gone. We've got our package we need to get to Alien. Let's jump in the ship and let's get out of here, as we have 45 minutes to get there. Whoop. Nice stairs all the way down to where you can get in them from the ground floor. Power off the ground. Aim towards the alien planet. And blast off into space. Turn our backwards thrusters off. We'll push towards alien planet. We'll set our jump drive to be line jump at maximum distance. And the moment that we get outside of gravity, which, there we go, that turned into the XYZ, we'll aim our ship directly at the package spot. And we'll head on out. And when we come back in the next episode, we'll be on our journey towards Alien here, coasting our way there as we make jumps every so often, and maybe visit some places, do a little bit of combat, maybe a little bit of mining on the way. You never know what trouble I could get into. But as of right now, our reactors should be, yep, they're outputting all the power, as our jump drive is screaming for it, fully recharged in just 7 minutes. Faster than I expected, as we currently have input of 32 megawatts. But that is going to be it for now. We are off on another adventure to Alien. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.